Hey, it's me V here from Drive and Thriver. We're hauling freight across the 48. Now, as you see in this picture around me, so I kind of wanted to talk about this photo here. And so it is very important when you choose to park somewhere. And I understand, like, you know, when you're running out of hours and all of that, and you're trying to find a place to park for the night, or you might be in your hometown and like all the truck stops are in like surrounding areas where they're like 20, 30 miles out from where you actually live. So sometimes it's more convenient to find like a parking lot where it'd be okay and you're allowed to park there, or the owners don't trip about trucks parking overnight. So you might find like a random shopping center that's closer to where you live, or is close to where you need to park, after you've run out of your clock. Well, before you run out of your clock, sorry. So now, okay, we're talking about this predicament here. So you need to be, if you choose, or you're one of those people who park usually in shopping centers, you need to be very, very careful about, the weight of your trailer. If you choose to drop your trailer and then go off somewhere, because all of this up in here can happen. And especially like in this case, I think the guy was like carrying or transporting like watermelons. So he was like front heavy. And so, of course, like the two supports here that usually keep, the trailer up and steady while the front part of the cab is gone, actually ended up sinking down into the cement or the concrete. And it ended up in these, two craters sitting up here. So, of course, he can't, like, once they're in those holes, they're like, the trailer, like, is leaned forward. So this is kind of like, a mistake that can happen. And, people don't usually account for stuff like this. So it can actually end up being like an expensive mistake if it happens to you. So, of course, this is not something that you can move on your own. You're going to have to call a tow truck, a heavy duty tow truck, not no regular smuggler tow truck, the ones that are for semis. And then you're going to have to call them up, and then you're going to be like, okay, well, I need my trailer lifted because it kind of sunk down, and they're going to have to dispatch somebody out there to you. And most likely you're going to have to pay like $500, $600, $700 out of pocket in order for them to lift this trailer up, in order for you to get hooked back on so you can, go, carry on for the rest of your journey. So, all right, long story short here, like, just be careful whenever you choose to get into or park in shopping centers, all right?